Every man thinks in terms of what wild animal could I defeat in hand-to-hand.
I don't think I could beat a walrus. I think you get fucked.
If you get him on the right angle,
Okay.
okay, you got to get him behind him before he can turn around. And you got to, yeah, it's like there was a picture of a guy that was fighting a bear in a convenience store and said, men spend a lot of their time thinking about this situation.
That's true.
Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for a very special, fortuitous Spirits. No, sorry, T, you're trapped. No, you can't. No, get back here. This is going to be a Tony G solo review of one of his favorite kinds of whiskey in all God's... No, put it back. Put it back. One of his favorite kinds of whiskey in all God's creation. Tony, he's not, like, it basically... He's known as Tony Wheat Whiskey G, folks, and we're going to get into this marvelous review together. I, of course, am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E. You can find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter, and I am so overjoyed today, mostly because I don't have to drink this whiskey. It's going to be Tony solo reviewing Old Elk Single Barrel Straight Wheat Whiskey for Wine, Beer, and Spirits, 2023, 60.55 alcohol by volume, 121.1 proof of what Tony would describe as a wheat whiskey mat. Are you sure you don't want some more? I'll give you some more, please. Okay. So, Tony.
Oh, I smell it.
Introduce yourself to the people. You should be overjoyed. Okay. Well, this is Tony G. You can find him at Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast and Hazard Analysis on YouTube. And let's see him get his first nose of this marvelous whiskey before I describe it any further. So this is the Wine, Beer, and Spirits Single Barrel Old Elk Straight Wheat Whiskey. Is crafted with 4 decades of experience, passion, and zero compromise.
Passion?
Our master distiller, Greg
Is the
Metz.
passion like when fucking the couple went to Chili's and got drunk on fucking margaritas and they're fighting in the parking lot? Is that kind of passion we're talking about?
It continues. Called upon a lifetime of experience crafting the finest whiskeys in the world.
Did they die at 10?
And applied that expertise to the straight wheat whiskey now held in this bottle. The resulting product delivering a bright and refreshing yet smooth layered straight wheat whiskey.
Refreshing?
We hope you sip back,
To who?
relax, and enjoy.
A fucking arsonist?
So this is selected by Wine, Beer, and Spirits, 95% wheat, 5% malted barley. It's aged 9
Who
years.
did they let pick? I hope they're fired.
It's a 2023 series.
Oh, good.
Bottled by Old Elk Distillery. So there we go, T.
Ooh.
So Wine, Beer, and Spirits. This is their wheat whiskey, high proof. So T. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now, Tony, as you recall, this was in the wheat whiskey tournament. And I remember of the many that you really liked, this one was up there as one of your favorites.
Oh, God.
See?
It's like... Oh, what is that? God, what is that?
I'm having too much fun here. Wheat. I remember Chicken would go, wheat, wheat. Like by the end of the night, he was a little overdone.
It's so dry.
It's like you're chewing on wheat.
It's like... Yeah.
Just
oh, God.
the stock and all. The chaff, the stock. Yeah.
It's like sandpaper, just like against your tongue.
I'm just going to drink some of this delicious water.
Fuck you. What is this shit?
It's wheat whiskey.
Yeah, I know, but...
It's wheat. It's 121.1.
Single barrel straight. Okay.
Yep. Straight wheat whiskey.
Oh. Yeah, they're just like...
Tony's favorite. Like
This is for the nerds out there. You know how A Sith Lord has to make a Kyber crystal cry. Well, that's what they did with the wheat. They made the wheat cry, and they bottled it.
Well done with that nerd reference.
Thank you.
That's
Appreciate it. Oh my God. Like, honestly, it's not like I could drink this if this was the only thing there was, but like I've had so much better stuff tonight that this is just hot and dry. Like it's like evaporating. Like I've had a whiskey that was such low proof and was just popcorn oily. It lingered in my mouth, and this is like sucking the moisture out of my mouth.
but it's not like wine tannins.
No.
Like, because wine tannins will suck the moisture out of your mouth, but this is just like you said, like you just have wheat stock and
Yeah.
chaff and some of the grain in your mouth.
There's a little bit of cinnamon.
Yeah, I see that in the smell.
Yeah. That's like the big saving grace because I love cinnamon. That's the only reason this
So
isn't
Tony,
like
now
god awful.
we get to the grading.
All right.
We're gonna grade this on a couple of 5-star scales.
Okay.
We're gonna grade this as a wheat whiskey.
I figured. What a shock.
We're gonna grade this as a whiskey,
It is.
as a cask aged spirit,
Ugh.
as a wine, beer, and spirits store pick, because we have some very high regard for them. It's shelving, and for those new to the show, the secret 6 question. So, Tony, as a wheat whiskey,
As a wheat whiskey, the bar's really low, so I'll give this a 4.
okay, a 4-star as a wheat whiskey.
Yeah.
Now, as a whiskey,
Oh, I'll give this a 2.25 as a whiskey.
I've tried mixing this with cola.
It can't be mixed.
I've tried.
Yeah.
I've tried.
No, this would ruin Coke. No, because it's got such a dry, like sweet adjacent flavor that like this is not gonna mesh well with most like simple cocktails. Like you'd have to get really creative to find something that this is actually in a cocktail with.
Mm. Yeah, you're right. Because like I've tried Coke.
Yeah, I don't think you could do a simple cocktail because this is just
marginal. Okay,
like-
I'll put it that way.
it's got some of the qualities of a rye, but like the minty one, and just that with the dry wheat. Yeah, I don't know. It's not good.
Okay. As a cask aged spirit, this is aged 9 years. So this is some of the older wheat whiskey that you had.
Well, I wish they'd find an age statement that was good. So, I
So you're
mean,
gonna go above a 1 point?
I'll
something?
go 2.25 because like they're trying.
Okay. Oh my lord. All right.
Ugh,
As a wine, beer, and spirits.
1.
Yeah. Yeah. They've got a lot better picks than this.
No, that's not fair. 1.5.
I'm gonna go.
1.5.
Okay, you talked me into 1.25.
Okay. Ugh.
Shelving.
You're going to be hard pressed to convince me to put anything from Old Elk anywhere besides my bottom shelf. It'd have to be perfect to be on my middle.
This next part, the secret 6 question:
No.
when this bottle runs empty, will I seek it out? Like,
Fuck.
I think this was around almost $100.
Fuck no.
So no. Like, don't get me wrong, it's high proof,
Oh.
so I'll get my usage out of it during cold weather. But also I was thinking about like, well, Tony, this is what I'm going to give to you for the thumbnails that you're going to make me in 2025. No, okay, never mind. We'll find a better bottle than that.
Oh.
So, folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us for this very special wheat whiskey review of Wine, Beer, and Spirits Old Elk. Tony, thank you so much. These are the sacrifices you make for science, okay?
You know when Pickle Rick rolls out of the driveway and starts to rain? Oh, moisture.
Yeah, that's real. So, folks, I hope all of you make it back here happy, healthy, much the wiser. God bless. Travel well. Tony G, take it away.
You guys are trying way too hard over there at Old Elk.
or at least charging too much.
I don't know. Find a different grain.
Yikes. Travel well.